Hello, everybody, and welcome to another great episode of the Gridiron Glory Super Bowl week. Pro Bowl Tuesday here. Dad and I just got done watching the Pro Bowl as we are two hardworking fellas who cover all 32 teams by night while working hard during the day. Um, so, yeah, we're talking about the AFC Championship now in this episode as we get ready for the Super Bowl coming up on Sunday, Tad. Kind of took a hiatus week, but we're back here now, bringing more great action. The Patriots did unfortunately beat the Denver Broncos 10-7. Um, Obviously, you look at this game and you're thinking everybody's thinking the same thought. Like if Bo Nix, so many people are saying it. If Bo Nix would have played in this football game, Tad, what difference that could have made. But obviously, Bo Nix didn't play in this game, and you got to have the next man up mentality and everything like that. I understand. Jared Stidham, this was like his first real action in over 2 seasons. I was very impressed though with that opening drive when the Broncos did go up 7-0 there in the first quarter. Stidham in this game, 17-31, a touchdown and an interception. Um, yeah, Tad, I just personally want to know, like, what were your thoughts? What was your emotions? What was going through your head when Jared Stidham threw that touchdown pass to open up the game? And more specifically, where would you rank the wide receiver, number 14, Cortland Sutton? Obviously, you'd have to rank him below myself. I'm kidding, obviously, but yeah, Cortland Sutton, always doing incredible things. Um, yeah, where would you rank him?
Yeah, Cortland Sutton's been an incredible receiver. He's had some big moments, and that was a big moment. It felt like that could be kind of a springboard that would steady the ship for Denver. Obviously, they have the injury concerns, not just with Bo Nix, but with guys like Troy Franklin, with guys like Pat Bryant. So, it's a battered wide receiver room, and Cortland Sutton is just the veteran that you can count on to make the plays to get the touchdown, and he did just that. So, like you said, it was a strong start. It was a good first drive. Stidham was doing what he needed to, and at that point, I felt like Denver might have a fighting chance. I thought at that point, with the defense playing the way they were playing and having a lead, I thought they might have a fighting chance at that point. That's what I was thinking.
The defense did everything they could, Tad, to keep the Denver Broncos into this football game. Um, you know, um, Obviously me being a Bronco fan and everything, it was, just, it was heartbreaking. This was a game that we definitely feel like as from the Broncos' vantage point, we felt that we should have won this game. I don't want to sit here and like completely crap on New England either. New England came out and played a solid game. At least their defense as well kept them in this game. But the biggest thing to me, Tad, is the missed field goals from Will Lutz. That was probably the most standout thing to me. And not only that, but what were your thoughts? What were your takes? And what were your emotions when it was fourth and one? Fourth and one. And I want to say it was like on the 15, 16-yard line. The Broncos were in the red zone, Tad. It was a fourth and one call. Sean Payton elects to go for it instead of kicking a field goal. What were your thoughts and emotions in that specific moment? Because I don't know if you people want to hear the rawness of mine.
Yeah, and that was before the snowstorm. There was a snowstorm in the second half, obviously. That was when it was very clear whether a very makeable field goal from the 14-yard line. Um, I really think that if they would have made that field goal, they would have taken a 10-0 lead, that they would be playing in the Super Bowl. I firmly believe that, and I firmly believe that Sean Payton botched that call. He botched the big moment. Um, and then later in the game, in the middle of a snowstorm, he elects to kick some field goals, and it doesn't go so well. So just some really befuddling decision making by Sean Payton in this game. He had a chance to build on his legacy and bring Denver to the Super Bowl, down their starting quarterback and just some really questionable at best play calling and decision making by the Denver head coach. I feel like he has a lot of decisions that he would wish he could have back.
Um, would you say that one of those decisions, based on post game media coverage and press conferences and stuff like that, based on Bo Nix's, revolving around Bo Nix's injury, do you feel like drafting Bo Nix is a decision that Sean Payton wishes he had back based on what we've gathered this past week and a half?
No, I was thinking more just in the game. I feel like he shouldn't regret drafting Bo Nixon. I mean, that was more so an organizational decision, and it was a good one. They obviously needed a quarterback. He was the one that was available at that point. It was a very logical choice, and it's what they wanted to do as an organization, and they should have no regret for that. I mean, Bo Nix gets them all the way to the AFC Championship game in his second year. I mean, there's plenty of quarterbacks that don't get that far in 10 years. So, I mean, I feel like there's no regrets in that decision. There shouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a very interesting offseason for the Broncos. That's absolutely for sure. Um, but I mean, yeah, I mean, talking about, the Broncos and everything, they just, I mean, the missed field goals, the lack of execution. I mean, like, again, if Bo Nix would have, everybody says if Bo Nix would have played, but I mean, aside from that, it's just,
Hmm.
I mean, you got to go out there and you got to execute a lot better than what you did. But me personally, I'd have to put this game more so on the play calling by the. I put this loss on Sean Payton. I'll say it. I'll say it right here.
Hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and put this loss on Sean Payton. I mean, your defense kept you in the game the entirety of it. I mean, you could also say that the missed field goals by Will Lutz was also there. But hey, even if you don't go for it on that fourth down. You decide to kick. Maybe Will Lutz makes that one, and then it's a, who knows what could have happened in the overtime. I mean, the missed kicks, I mean, can't happen, but ultimately, all in all, I mean, aside from the first 15 scripted plays, because that's what you do as a football team. You go out there, you pregame, your first 15, 20 plays, you have those pre-planned and everything. So they executed that opening drive very well. It's just outside of that. Yeah, I put this game on a one, Mr. Sean Payton. As far as the New England Patriots, though, Tad, I certainly believe that Mike Vrabel ought to get Coach of the Year.
Yeah, yeah, they've had an impressive season. Their record is what it is. They've won the games that they've won. Um, they are going to need to up their level if they want to win the Super Bowl, but getting there is a big accomplishment. Also, Drake May's second year, I mean, to get that team to the Super Bowl, there's a lot of credit. And I mean, you can't take away the accomplishments on the field that they've had. With that being said, they're going to need to severely up their level if they want to compete in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, getting sacked 5 times, Tad. We've talked about it with the New England offensive line. I mean, even being 14-3, um, the offensive line still continues to struggle at times. I mean, giving up 5 sacks in this game, and Seattle's defense is no joke either. So, I mean, that's going to definitely need to clean up on that end of things. I will say that the Patriots were able to get a good run game established. Obviously, even that rushing touchdown by Drake May himself. I mean, and yeah, again, credit to the New England defense, for doing what they had to do to keep themselves in this game. And guys like Christian Ellis. You're looking at guys like Christian Barmore, even Christian Gonzalez. I mean, if you're a Broncos fan, you're not at all impressed by that interception whatsoever. But I guess if you're a Patriots fan, you can appreciate it. So, Yeah, kudos to them. Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. NFL fans for the I don't know how many time. So yeah, we get another Super Bowl with the New England Patriots in it. So I and I try not to say that with a sense of bitterness. I here we go again. Patriots are back in the Super Bowl. I mean, good for them, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they win the games. That's what you have to do to get to the Super Bowl. It's going to be really interesting to see how they compete, how they come out, and if they're ready for the challenge. Because, like I said, they're going to need to significantly up their game, especially on offense. The defense has had some solid moments, but the offense is going to need to up their level tenfold if they want to compete in the Super Bowl, in my opinion.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, be sure to stay tuned on the Gridiron Glory for season recaps, probably somewhere closer to draft week. Um, but yeah, always stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe, and follow our channel, the Gridiron Glory with Will and Tad. And yeah, happy Super Bowl week.